What's up guys, Buddy here, and welcome back for another episode of TEW, Mid-Atlantic Wrestling. So, in this episode we're actually going to be booking the Rip Chord Invitational. There's Rip Chord right there. Sexy, sexy man. It's the 8th installment of the Rip Chord Invitational. We'll talk about the previous winners in a second. Good news, despite the fact Hollywood Brett Starr is here, we are over 70% backstage rating. 70% is where it starts to get, if you're below that, that's where it starts to get detrimental. So as long as we're above that, we're actually completely fine. Quick update in between episodes. I don't know if I'll be able to show it. There it is. Yeah, I can. You cannot hire any wrestler who is classed as a luchador. This is one of my owner goals. Now, I'm pretty sure I broke it. I didn't give a shit. But that meant El Mitico was unfortunately I brought him in anyway, but it meant that that Sam Keith is not particularly happy with me anymore. What is my approval rating? Excellent. So we're still okay. If you break any of the important owner goals, you can find yourself in trouble. But aside from that, yeah. So this is a tournament. Let me just bring the title up. The Rip Chord Invitational Challenge is a tournament with 80 prestige. It's one of the most prestigious, titles in the entire company. It's second only to the world title Cameron Vesey holds. And it's held every January, and it has had 7 winners in the past. Cameron Vesey has won it twice. Casey Valentine's already won it. Steve Flash won it a couple of years ago. Mainstream Hernandez actually won the first 2 of them, and he's only 27 now, so... And then American Patriot won it. So, a couple of pretty good winners. This year it's going to be Findlay O'Faraday, spoilers, who ends up winning the whole thing, because I'm going to be gearing Findlay up for a title shot in the near future, and so he needs to get some momentum. So, Findlay's going to win this match. It's going to be an open match, because, that's most of our matches here. We are going to call it, because I think these two are good enough for it. You're going to slow build it. It's going to be decisive, because, like we said before, this promotion, we need clean finishes. If you have a look. I guess this will be a test. Can these two actually call a match together? Yeah, we're not going to put Brett Starr's title on the line. Then the semifinals are going to be Hollywood Brett Starr versus Citizen X. What's our media matches? Oh shit, no, 1 second. Let us go to our products. We didn't save our changes last episode. So we wanted 6, 10, and 16, right? There you go. Save. Okay, so 10 minutes for the semifinals. Even though these might actually be considered main event matches, we're still only going to give them 10 minutes because we don't mind if they're a little shittier. If than the final. Anything aside from the last 2 matches on the card, we don't really care how bad they are, really. At this point, it won't really matter anyway. And they're not going to be that bad. I don't expect anything to be below 20. And as long as they're above 20, then they should be fine. Okay, 10 minutes for them. We might increase these match lengths, especially in the finals, a little later. For Citizen X versus Robbie Wright, we're going to make this a minor match, so that is 6 minutes. We might, again, increase these match lengths, definitely. Citizen X over. We're not going to give any instructions for the... Oh yeah, Robbie's a commentator. Take him off commentary for this match. We won't give any instructions, aside from who goes over for those matches, because there's no real point. And we'll see what they can do on their own. Ooh, Sam Keith is road agenting. Good. That's fine. Sam Keith being a road agent will give all of these matches a nice little bonus, because Sam Keith is a very good road agent. Hollywood Brett Starr over. Yep. And finally, Mean Gene Cataly versus Ace Youngblood. Catley over. I'm putting myself over. I'm so self-serving. So, in between episodes, I created a storyline. Well, 2 storylines. One for the Rip Chord Invitational. One for the Hot Tag Team option. We'll go further into storylines later. But Ace Youngblood, all of the quarterfinalists that go out, Keith Vegas, Robbie Wright, and Cameron Jones, all of these have been set to supporting, so they don't get too much of a ding from losing their matches. Aside from that, MAW does not need storylines, but they are useful, so I've set a couple up for this show. after this show, we'll probably set up a Cameron Vesey versus Finlay O'Faraday storyline, and probably Hollywood Brett Starr versus... no clue, actually. Casey Glenn might be the guy to eventually take the title off him, but I'm not sure yet. So we need to book at least 16 more minutes. We're probably gonna book a few more than that as well, and we also need to book. I'm gonna say 3 more matches tonight. So let's see who isn't booked. We're gonna book obviously a tag team match. So a couple of people aren't booked. Our world champion for one, Casey Glenn for another. We're gonna just run a tag team match between the Cali Dragons and the Ring Generals, just to get. Our tag team champion, one of our tag team champions, is in action tonight. He's in the quarterfinals. I'll show you him in a second. But we're gonna just kick this feud off with what's probably gonna be a great match to open the show. So we'll put the Cali Dragons over. Dean Waldorf. It's gonna be open again. It's gonna be. They can call it. We'll make it all out, and we'll work the crowd. Nah, actually, we won't make it all out. We will work the crowd, though, so we can start the show off well. Like that. Cali Dragons versus the Ring Generals. I swear I wanted to do something else with that. Oh, well. And then we're going to put a match in between the quarter... Oh, yeah, let me show you who our champions are. The tag champions. 1 second. They are Sid Collier and Cameron Jones, who are the team of the Aces of Mayhem. No. Dynamite Express. 2-time champions. Okay. We'll add a singles match in between the quarterfinals and the semifinals. Between Casey Valentine, of course. Surprised they didn't put him in the Invitational tournament. And of course, Casey Glenn versus Casey Glenn versus Casey Valentine is of course a fantastic looking match. That's going to be good. Probably shouldn't do it so early. Yes, make Casey Valentine go over, all out, not tainted. Fans won't like that. Decisive. Oh, and call it in the ring. Yep. Put that in between the quarters and the semis, and then one match, the main event, semi-main event, sorry, in between the semis and the main event. I think El Mitico Jr. should be able to pose a good opposition for Cameron Vesey. Obviously, non-title match. Is El Mitico... He's an opener here, so maybe that's not a best idea. Oh, there's okay, Max Mayhem. Steve Flash, yeah, Steve Flash. These two can put on a great match. I think we should probably make this a title shot, actually. Because they are good enough to make it into a good match. It's probably not going to do fantastically, but it should do well. Okay. Make that into a title shot. And give it 16 minutes. Did I make it slow build? Yep. Hopefully the crowd won't be too burnt out. And that looks like a show. We need some angles in there, obviously. So we're going to do a self-promotion with... Oh god, look how little angles we have. Holy crap. Oh, no. Can we have a self-promotion promo? Do we have one of them? We don't, shit. I need to import some angles, 1 second. Import from 2004. And I want to import angles. Okay. There you go. Just importing a bunch of angles from my Real World 2004 database. Now we should have a hype angle, a self-promotion one. Yep, there it is. And I will clone it and turn it into a menace. Nope, menace angle, and just name it self-promotion menace. There you go. So this is just self-promotion based on menace, and we want to keep that one around. So this one is going to be based on menace, and it's going to be right there. And who do you think we're going to do it on? Finlay O'Faraday, of course. And this one can go right there. We will do another one, exact same angle, after the finals to kind of act like a celebration. There you go. Oh, I run into this a lot when I'm running repeat angles. Yep, put it after the finals time. Like, Finley's won, now he's going to come after Casey Vesey, Cameron Vesey kind of thing. And we can run a couple more angles, actually. So we will do just a normal... We can do a promo, actually. Robbie Wright on Findlay. Probably not going to do too well, actually, so we'll put it right there. That seems like a good place to put it. We'll warm up the crowd with this match, so that they can hopefully get a good rating there, because that's a good match. Add angle. What about another entertainment angle with Hollywood Brett Starr? Seems like a good idea. That should pop a decent rating. I'm not expecting C's or anything, but hopefully it pops a decent rating. And then possibly put an angle in between the main events so they don't burn each other out. Again, we'll make it a... Should we make it a menace angle? Got anyone else who's good at menace? Am I good at menace? Mean Gene Catley? No, I am not. Okay, let's see here. We're looking for excellent menace. Nobody. Okay, looking for great menace. Just Findlay. Anybody with good menace? Nope. Okay, well, fine then. What about good entertainers? So a lot of people that I'm not giving enough credit to, including Frankie Perez. Okay. Who shall we go with? Matthew Keith. Matthew Keith isn't on this show, so give him a self-promotion. Nobody like with this. Even with this, you don't have to work every single show. I might eventually, if people start getting annoying, start putting on a battle royal at the start of every show. I used to do that to get everybody on, especially when I grew my MAW way too big, way too fast. So could possibly start running something like that. So where do we want to put this? Oh yeah, in between the two main events. Okay, and of course, we are running it... Where were we running the show? Stanley Hall. Seems like a good idea. Oop. Nowhere except in Mid-Atlantic for now. Yeah, that's a good place to run it. Alright, running the show. Saved it beforehand just in case something disastrous goes on. We've booked a lot of time. Looks good to me. Fingers crossed. We're obviously... All we care about is that we get higher than 20. That first match, though, I'm hoping is going to be really good. So let's hope. Yeah! Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good match right there. Those are pretty good gimmick ratings as well. Alright then. That's a good start. That's a really good start, actually. Drops a bit. Oh, it still lifts the crowd, though. Not a bad quarterfinal match. That's bad. Oh well. Oh, good chemistry, though. That match rating should get better with time then. Interesting how bad that was, because he's good on the mic. Bad match, but this is just this is the undercard. Now we're going up into... they had bad chemistry and it was poorly placed on the show. I tried to warm the crowd up for the next match, but they were already quite hot. So, next match. Big match, Casey Glenn versus Casey Valentine. Did alright. Casey Glenn's gimmick has fallen a bit flat. Wait, Casey Glenn is a face, right? Yeah, okay. Hollywood Brett Starr, decent and spectacular promo. That's a semi-final. That's a semi-final. I was expecting a little bit better than that. But it's okay. The only things that matter are the next two matches. Good promo. Good match. Decent promo. Ooh. That's not fantastic from these two, but oh well. But oh well. The show is decent. There's nowhere to go but up from here. I'm gonna keep Hollywood happy because Obviously, like, he's going to eventually get unhappy. The more we can do to mitigate that, the better. We'll keep Matthew Keith, and also, actually, we should just tell Mikey James and Frankie Perez they did well tonight, because they did. Is there a told there? Yeah, told that they're awesome, because obviously I think that match was match of the night actually. So, Cali Dragons, 55. Oh, there's a 59 in there. Yeah, Finlay O'Faraday versus Mean Gene Cadley was the match of the night actually. Oh well, it was a good show. That's a good enough show. Unfortunately, the main event fell a little flat, but I think it's going to get better. Okay. Seem pleased, seem pleased, seem pleased. Speech has been given. Now it's going to load. And Steve Flash has gone. I think I'm going to bring him back on a more permanent basis, because he did pretty well, let's be honest. Not Steve the Cult, I wish. He's going to be expensive. Obviously, only working major events is fine. There you go. It's going to be pretty expensive, but he's worth it just to try and rub off on him. He faced Cameron, right? Let's see if Cameron's improved just from that one match. I would not be surprised. He has, look at that. Basics have gone up by 1. Psychology went up by 1. Consistency went up by 1. Selling didn't go up, but safety did. Look at that. It's insane. The work of Steve Flash is God's work. Did he go up in any of his in-ring skills? No, it doesn't look like it. Which is fine. Give him time, give him time. Oh, he did go up in his aerial ability. Look at that. That's cool. That's good to see. Whoop, whoop. So. Oh, shit. I just remembered I did not put the Rip Chord Invitational on the line in the match. So I'm actually going to go back and put that in there. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, at the next event, we're actually going to have to put the Rip Chord Invitational on the line, because I accidentally... Oh, that's one thing I should mention. Where is it? Medical. It's medical. Not size. Although, we did go up on popularity. Medical. Drug testing. If you're playing MAW, turn this off. Turn this off. It's going to be what loses you money, trust me. Anyway, that's it for this episode then. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. And before I go, actually, where's my settings? Where's autosave? Turn autosave off. Only save what I want you to save, game. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Check out the rest of the series, and I will speak to you guys next time.